Okay, hello everyone. Clarke Towson here. I'm the CEO of INTJ Billing. Today's video, I want to try to explain in simple terms what I'm working on here in Thailand. So I think some people, particularly over on my Facebook page, may be a bit confused about what I'm doing. They don't understand it, and they're perhaps making incorrect assumptions about my character and my values based perhaps on people I'm working with, um, and the environment that I'm working in here in Thailand, and their personal views on this. I'm a financial middleman, set up a leading edge Bitcoin exchange. This has taken all my technology and leadership skills and a lot of time and effort to achieve. And is based on research and development I worked on over the past 2 years. I'm of course using BTCPay server, which is very new cutting edge technology. Now, I chose to do my pioneering work in the sex industry because it's a commercial industry where a lot of money changes hands, but other industries are watching on via this YouTube channel of mine to see how I go and how they can use the same technology in their own industries. Now, I know that I'm way ahead of the curve on what I'm doing. There's currently no competition whatsoever over here in Thailand. I think I'm at least 5 years too early, and that's okay because I have time. It just means that in 5 years' time, if I succeed, the people that I work with and I will be in an excellent position. A very important reason why I chose the sex industry to innovate in is because banks and payment companies don't like the industry. They ban payments, they debank sex workers, close their accounts, discriminate against them, etc., etc. I think that's wrong. Discriminating against someone on the basis of their profession is wrong. The technology that I've set up, a self-hosted BTCPay server, gets around all that, and payments are made without a bank and without being censored. It's extremely empowering new technology. I had to choose between doing my work in the sex industry here in Pattaya, Thailand, or go to Hong Kong and do it there with the free press. Now, I'm lucky I didn't choose Hong Kong because look what happened when China clamped down hard on the country. Hong Kong is no longer democratic, and it's not the same place I knew after I first traveled there back in 2005. My customers, or my future customers, once I get all this set up as a business, start operating as a business, are the bar girl sex workers and their clients. Every bar girl that I set up a Bitcoin hot wallet for, when one of their clients back home in their home countries decides to send that bar girl money using Bitcoin, that Bitcoin makes its way to my server infrastructure, to my BTCPay server. That server, that infrastructure, my company, INTJ Billing, has full ownership, control, and administration over. That infrastructure is located back in Melbourne, Australia, my hometown of Spotswood. It's connected to the internet with a high-speed fibre optic link via Aussie Broadband. Infrastructure, server infrastructure, or the servers, the virtual servers upon it, sit outside the grubby hands of big tech and all their bullshit censorship. Run my own email server as well, which was a complete pain in the neck to set up and get working correctly. But email is extremely important in what I'm doing. Now, when Bitcoin is received by any bar girl I work with, I then convert the Bitcoin into Thai baht and I pay it to the bar girl, either cash in hand, via Western Union, or direct to their bank accounts. And I make percentage fees and a percentage of off each transaction. I then propose to pay a percentage of that revenue to the bar where the bar girl works. And this is a brand new revenue stream for the bars here in Pattaya, Thailand, and enables them to tap into the remittance payments sent to the sex workers that they employ. bar owners know full well just how much money is sent to their girls. They've never had the opportunity to make a percentage from it before, as they don't own Western Union. Becoming your own payments company was extremely difficult before BTCPay came along. The sex industry would have found it possible to set up their own payments company before this very empowering technology was created. Now, it took until 2022 before I was able to act on this opportunity, as the Bitcoin Lightning Network, in my opinion, was not mature enough until around 2021. And of course, COVID got in the way as well, which stopped me from coming over here to the Kingdom of Thailand for quite some time. A large part of my work is advocacy, these videos that I'm creating, and wording people up about the opportunity and things that I see. And that's why I'm up here yapping away all the time, both here on this channel, over on my Facebook as well. This is not the work that I prefer doing, being in the public eye. It's not work that I really like doing. I like doing technical work, right, behind the scenes. This work, being in the public eye, is necessary, I feel, at this stage, right, particularly for the people here in Thailand, so that they can wrap their heads around what's now possible because of BTCPay. Some of the people that I'm working with here in Pattaya, Thailand, they're in a position to make an important contribution to Bitcoin and to censorship-resistant technology, literally on the world stage, because of the businesses they're running, right? Pattaya, Thailand is on the world stage when it comes to the sex industry. Soi 6, right? In particular, it's got a very large concentration of sex workers within that Soi, main entertainment district here in Pattaya, Thailand. So I see it as a world stage. What happens in Soi 6 is important. Yeah. So I feel it's my role to help businesses here, particularly businesses within Soi 6, see the opportunity as clearly as I do. Now, of course, the industry is on guard, given the scams and the shit that goes on, which is completely understandable why it's going to take time. It's going to take more time for people to fully trust me, trust BTCPay, see the opportunity as clearly as what I see. So my goal this year is to, my goal and my vision this year is to set up Bitcoin hot wallets for over 500 sex workers in Soi 6. As I said, the main red light district here in Pattaya, Thailand, working side by side with the business owners in the Soi. Now, if I'm able to achieve this goal, my company, INTJ Billing, and the business owners I work with will control all Bitcoin payments made within the Soi, hence creating a monopoly. We can then create a moat around the service, and that will help to protect the revenues we earn and stop outsiders from taking the market away from us. Western Union will no doubt see what we've achieved and will start to worry about the implications of that for their mainstream market when a company much bigger than INTJ Billing comes along and decides to take it away from them using the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Now, for a challenger company like my tiny company to advance, I must offer more advantage than any copycats while staying under the radar long enough for Western Union and other remittance companies to stay under the radar for enough time to gain scale or gain network effects before the monopoly and others take notice. Of course, the best way to do this is not competing on everything that Western Union does, right? All the services that they offer to their customers. So I don't want to compete against them on that because I can't compete with them on that. But instead, picking a very small part of the market that goes relatively unnoticed by Western Union, i.e. a niche market like the sex industry, like the bars in Soy 6. And for me, my tiny company, to provide a 10 times advantage to that group of people in Soy 6, right? And this is essentially what I'm doing. The Western Union in the future will need to act and set up Bitcoin hot wallets for all their customers. They could do that by forking BTCPay and customizing it for their particular use case. But I suspect that Western Union doesn't yet fully grasp the threat that the Lightning Network poses to their business. And they can watch on and see what we achieve in the sex industry. They can watch what I'm doing. My project is open source. Bitcoin is for everyone. You can see my videos, visit my website, can consult with me, all that sort of stuff, right? I'm sure that Western Union won't take them too long before they realize the threat that the Lightning Network poses to their business, and they'll need to act, right? Now, each sex worker, I estimate, has at least 5 Farangs located in the high-income Western world, chatting with them online. Now, if you multiply 500 bar girls in Soy 6 times 5 Farangs, you get 2,500 Western men. Of course, some of those men will be from other countries outside the West as well. Now, some of these men will send large amounts of money to their bar girlfriends using Western Union and other traditional remittance companies. Over time, this amounts to very large sums of money, which in some cases lifts the bar girls out of poverty and to a brand new way of life, with houses in the village now owned by them, and pickup trucks and gold purchased for their families. I've seen this before. There are bar girls that I've known who have made absolute fortunes due to the Western men they've hooked up with, who have purchased them houses and land in the village, and pickup trucks for Pa, and gold for Ma, and just spending extraordinary sums of money that's really shocked me. I must say, really has it shocked me, the lengths that some men will go to. It's really amazed me. Of course, that's the role of a man, right? To provide for his wife and family. And I can understand it, but I must say it has shocked me, some of the stuff that I've seen over the years. It really has. Because these Western men, they're doing the kind and noble thing, and they're providing security for their wives and future wives, but it's coming at the cost of their own security, right? Which is really extraordinary. It shows the level of devotion, love, and so on that these men have for their Thai wives. Now, as the Bitcoin Lightning Network expands and Bitcoin becomes a medium of exchange, and as more young men discover Thailand, a percentage of these 2,500 men will be sending their bar girlfriends Bitcoin. Of course, the young up-and-coming generations are very interested in Bitcoin. When I look around Pattaya, there's a lot of older men here. So I do see a lot of older retired expat men and a lot of older guys who are frequenting the bars. And I think it's a challenge for people within the bar industry to say to themselves, okay, I can see that our current user base and the men who are coming to the bars are up there in age, but how about we start thinking about the upcoming generation, right? And what their needs are and what they will be thinking of when they come over here to party for the first time, right? The younger generations are much more obsessed with Bitcoin than gold and other investments, right? And they've been accumulating Bitcoin, some of them for years. I want to spend a portion of it, and that's where this service that I'm running comes in, right? Yeah. Now, of course, the Thai bar girls don't care about Bitcoin, right? They don't understand it. They don't care about it. They don't want to think about it, all that sort of stuff. They want Thai baht. So that's where my company will convert any Bitcoin that they receive into Thai baht, and will charge a percentage fee, a fee for service. Now, I maintain a professional relationship with the bars and the bar girls. It's not easy to innovate within a red light environment. It's been more challenging than what I first anticipated, I must say. I have to explain to people that I'm not here to party, right? I don't drink much alcohol. I'm not interested in staying out late or really even engaging the services of the bar girls for the most part. As more people come to understand what I'm doing here in Thailand, I think it will get easier for me. I need to get to the point where the bar girls look at me and say, "Oh, you Mr. Bitcoin, we know you. Farang, send me Bitcoin. You pay me Thai baht." Right? If I can get to that position, where all the girls have got that in their mind, and I've got some new T-shirts that I'm getting made up for that particular purpose. And shout out to the head of the Nightwish Group, CEO Brian Flowers. Thank you very much for the recommendation, going with the particular the T-shirt warehouse firm that I've gone with. I'm really pleased with the designs that they've come up with for me. I'll be wearing those T-shirts in future videos. So that was the purpose of getting the new shirt, so that I can be instantly recognizable within Soi 6 by the bar girls. Yeah, so, and then have less soliciting going on where the girls are looking at me as a potential client, right? I've got to get to the stage where they just see me as a business owner and someone who's working within the Soi, which, that's where I've got to get to that point. I've got to get to the point where they see me as not their customer, because I'm not their customer. I see the bar girls and their sponsors as my potential customers, right? Once I get everything set up and operating as a business. So I think it will get easier for me over time. Yeah. Now, a leader's job is to take responsibility, to care, right? To solve interesting problems, even if they're not on the agenda. And this work has not been on the agenda over here in Thailand. I put it on the agenda through my videos, my advocacy work, and so on. Bitcoin is for everyone. Remember, that's my business's slogan. It's the theme of this series of videos. Now, sex work is work, and I stand with sex workers. I have a dream that we'll reach a stage in this world where this important work is recognized as a skilled occupation and is not denigrated, disrespected, and looked down upon by so many in society. Over on my Facebook, what I said, I posted this video as the transcript of this video, so I actually wrote this out as an essay. What I said over on my Facebook is, for those of you who don't like me because I choose to stand with sex workers, both female, transgender, and male, please defriend me here on Facebook. Right? I hope this has been enlightening to those of you who care. So yeah, this is all I really wanted to talk about in this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it from me today. All the best, everyone. I'm Clarke Towson, CEO of INTJ Billing.